Hello guys, welcome to another trade breakdown video. Today I'll be breaking down the trade that I've taken on Tuesday 10th of December 2024, as you can see. And this was a backtesting video. While I was backtesting, I found this trade amusing. That's why I am showing it to you guys. So now, before trading it, let me show you the news. On Tuesday there was no news, as you can see. December 10 Tuesday there was no news. So that is when I go to the daily time frame. My bias on the daily time frame is clearly bearish on GU and bullish on DXY, and my weekly bias was clearly bullish on GBP USD, which is no problem. But as of now, my bias on the daily time frame is bearish, right? So I'm looking for sells. That is when I go to the H4. On the H4, the previous week high was so close, as you can see, and on the H4 there is a change of character to the downside. You can also argue break of structure, change of character, but this here didn't happen with huge volume, so I will not consider that. So I am still considering this whole move as a lower low, lower high, and now continue to the downside for a lower low leg. And we know whenever we are selling, we want to sell at the lower low leg. We want to ride the lower low, right? And vice versa for bullish, we want to ride the higher high. That's it. So now the daily time frame, the daily bias was bearish. H4 change of character to the downside, right? Now wait for the Asian range to close, and after the Asian range closes, the supply zone on the H1 time frame is this one, which was also made in New York session. As you can see, this supply zone was more stronger than the supply zone that I've marked, but according to the Asian range, we have to adapt to our zones, as you know. So this was the zone that I've adapted to, right? This is the lower high, lower low, and the Asian range, the accumulation, literally accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This is our setup, mate. This is exactly what we want to see in a trade, and exactly what we want to trade, mate. So the M30 supply zone did got mitigated, and yeah, it entered the supply zone with huge bullish pressure, as you can see. And after seeing this bearish candle, after seeing that now sellers have come in the market, that is when I look for a sell opportunity. And when I'm looking for sells, I am going to the lower time frames like the M5. So on the M5, we can clearly see the market went up, make higher high, higher low, higher high, change of character to the downside. And we know at our MAC model, we enter after the change of character and at the equilibrium, right? So this yellow line right here is the equilibrium. Entered at the equilibrium with a 6 pip stop loss, targeted at 1:3. And whenever I get a MAC model like this, a change of character, and it's with the bias, everything we want to see in a trade is here, I take the trade without any reservation or hesitation. Even if it's a loss, doesn't matter for us, right? So this trade I would have taken any day. Took the trade, literally played out to the T. Played out to the T, as you can see. Beautiful trade. It was a winner. And yeah, these are the confluences why I took this trade. As you can see, confluences to sell, higher time frame was bearish and clearly aligning. And these are the this is the one. This is the trade. As you can see, trade checklist, everything we want to see in a trade was here. DXY correlation was here. Apart from inducement, everything we want to see in a trade was here. So you can have your move from any zones, as you have to be very perspicacious of the zones you're looking to trade from and see if they are in your time window or not. And if they are in your time window, you can take the trades from that zone. This is a very good information. This trade was in our time window. That is the exact reason why I took this trade in the first place. So yeah, this is the trade breakdown for you guys. Hope you guys learned something from this video.